The fifth dimension, design principles and elements. Let us first discuss what is visual design elements. It is the building blocks of visual design that are responsible for image creation, which function as indicators for message.
Visual elements is any aspect of something that we can see. So now, let us discuss about the visual elements.
Point. Point is responsible for emphasizing key ideas in a visual element upon which all other are based. Point is defined as singularity in space or geometric terms. And point is a coordinate without any dimension or without any area. Let us see some example of a point. Lines. It is simplified modes and tunes, and a diverse between two areas. And line is a one-dimensional figure which has length but no width, and made of a set of points that extend in opposite direction. Here are some examples.
What is shape? Shape is a 2 or 3-dimensional object that stands out from the space next to it because of a defined or implied boundary. A shape can live in different areas in space and have no other elements like line, color, texture, or movement. Shape an element of art that is 2-dimensional, flat, or limited to height and width. Shapes play an important role in the creation of art. They create movement within a piece and lead the eye from one design element to the next. Examples: spirals, squares and rectangles, triangles and arrows, sharp edges, vertical lines, and etc. What is value? Value refers to the lightness or darkness of a color. Values of color are often visualized in a gradient, which displays a series of variations in one hue, arranged from the lightest to the darkest. The whole point to value is to create the illusion of light, so value is used to basically create the illusion of highlights and shadows. Highlights and shadows combine to create the illusion of a light source. Remember, without light we cannot see. Our values are important because they help us grow and develop. Examples: all other colors have value and sit within the range of light to dark. For example, yellow has a relative light value and purple has a relative dark value.
Texture shows an illusion of softness or roughness of the surface. Texture also shows depth and perspective of object. Texture is the perceived surface quality of a work of an art. It refers to the appearance, three-dimensional appearance, and it breeds realism and visual value. Here are some examples of texture. Colors. It indicates mood. Colors also provides when light strikes to an object and reflects back. And every color says something different, and combinations can alter that impressions further. Here are some examples of colors.
Let us now go to the design and principles. The first one is balance. It is the location and arrangement of elements. Balance also refers to the visual weight of the elements. There are 3 different ways to achieve balance. First is the symmetry. Symmetry is the both sides of a composition and have the same elements. Next is asymmetry. The composition is balanced due to the contrast of any of the elements of art. The third one is radial symmetry. Elements are equally spaced around a central point.
Here are some examples. The second element is perspective. Perspective gives the illusion of realness. The representation of 3-dimensional objects or spaces in 2-dimensional artworks is called perspective. Here are some examples.
Harmony is an art overall is achieved when the elements of an artwork come together in a unified way. Certain elements can be repeated, yet they still look and feel like they are lending themselves to a whole. Harmony is definitely not monotony, but also not chaos. It is that perfect pairing of the two. If, for example, your composition is using way lines and graphic organic shapes, you would stay with those types of lines and not put in just one geometric shape. Here are some examples of a harmony. Unity is the feeling of harmony between all parts of the work of art, which creates a sense of completeness. Unity provides a cohesive quality that makes an artwork feel complete and finished when all the elements in a work look although they belong together. The artist has achieved unity. Here are some examples of a unity.
So now, let us discuss about movements. Movements is a diagonal line suggests movements. It is also the result of using the elements of arts and it can be created by diagonal or curvy lines. Here are some examples. Variety. Variety makes the visual information exciting and how the artist and designer add complexity to their work using visual elements. It is also the principle of art that adds interest to an artwork. Here are some examples.
So that is all about design principles and elements. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching.